Grey Goose.
What's going on, and welcome to a merry Boozy Bakeoff. I'll be your host, Bree Specific, as two contestants go head to head to see who can bake the best dessert using Grey Goose vodka. The contestants win a cash prize and major bragging rights. With so many of our restaurant and culinary industries experiencing a loss due to the pandemic, we want to make sure that we shed a light on the bartenders, chefs, and bakers who love what they do. Let's check it out. We're here with Intoxicates, located inside a Sunday Stop on the north side of Chicago. We're about to check out what she's baking up with Grey Goose vodka. I'm here with the owner of Intoxicates, Miss Camila White. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. No complaints. So let me know a little bit of your inspiration behind baking.
Sure. So I've always loved baking and cooking and entertaining, especially with friends and family. And I also enjoy cocktails. So I decided to merge the two and create Intoxicates.
Sounds dope. I love it. I love it. How long has Intoxicates been established?
So I have been in business for 3 years.
3 years? That's dope. So how has it been going through the pandemic with your business?
Sure. So the pandemic has definitely presented a lot of challenges, but you know, we're pivoting, we're changing the menu. We're doing lots of different things, lots of different collaborations, such as what we're doing today. So even though it's been a challenge and it's been tough, we're still looking for different opportunities. We're still serving our customers. We just had a pop-up event on Saturday, so we're still baking and making treats for everyone.
Nice, nice. So regarding the bake-off, what Grey Goose are you using today?
Sure, so one of the inspirations that I wanted to take into today's contest is actually one of the popular drinks, the Cosmo. This is one of my favorite.
Love a good Cosmo.
This is one of my favorite drinks with vodka, and I chose to do the Grey Goose Orange as the base spirit, because as you know, a Cosmo is actually made from a citrus vodka. But it's also made with orange liqueur. So we are doing the Grey Goose orange to bring out that orange flavor. We're also going to be adding cranberry, which again is from the Cosmo, but we're going to do a little bit of cinnamon and give it that holiday flair.
Well, there you have it, people. Thank you so much, Camila. I cannot wait to try these cupcakes. They look amazing, and I can't wait to see what the judges have to say. But right now, we're about to head on over to our next contestant. What's up, y'all? I'm Bree Specific, and we're back with a merry Boozy Bakeoff. We traveled all the way to the other side of Chicago. We're here in Beverly with Chevelle Moore of Tasteful Thoughts. Okay, Chevelle, so let me know, how long have you been baking?
I've been baking for a little over 10 years now.
10 years? That's a long time.
Girl, yes.
How did you get started? What made you want to start baking?
So I had a job with corporate America, and I just decided after working my shifts, I was like, no, I need to do something else. So I went home, I just started baking up some stuff. And like, Mom, taste this. And here we are now.
Just been running your business ever since.
Yes.
How long have you been running Tasteful Thoughts as a business?
Since 2013. So around that time I went and got the assumed business name, did all my documentation, and I've just been working ever since.
And I know we're in the middle of a pandemic. How has COVID-19 affected Tasteful Thoughts?
Well, in March I got laid off because of COVID. And I just started off doing a challenge on social media, Instagram. I wanted to see how many cakes I can do in 3 weeks. My goal was 50. I exceeded that goal, and I had a little. So today I'm using the Centra. It's a lemon flavored vodka. It's really good. I'll be making a strawberry lemonade cake. So it's like a perfect balance of lemon and strawberry.
How are you feeling about the process right now?
I'm feeling good. A little nervous, but good.
Don't be nervous, girl. You got this. I believe in you. I'm going to let you finish up your cake. I'm going to head on over to Persona Lounge. The judges are there. I'm going to meet them for the grand finale. The time is finally here. I'm your girl Bree Specific, and welcome to the grand finale of the Merry Boozy Bakeoff, brought to you by Grey Goose. Both contestants are here to go head to head to see who has the best Grey Goose dessert, but first, let's introduce our judges.
What's up, y'all? It's Les, multicultural curator for Grey Goose. Just just representing, man. Coming to support these two lovely contestants. I appreciate their hard work, so I'm looking to see what they got, man.
How y'all doing? My name's Phil Simpson, owner of Flames Bar and Grill. Here today with Grey Goose to see what these wonderful contestants have on the baking side.
Hey y'all, I'm Java Casanova, owner of a Holly Jolly Pop-Up. We are soon transitioning to Magic Selfies, which is going to be a selfie studio in Roosevelt Collections. I'm really excited to be here with Grey Goose and taste these amazing desserts.
Both of the contestants are here. They baked their cakes, used their Grey Goose, and ready for the judges to taste it out. Right here I have my girl Chevelle from Taste of Thought and my girl Camila from Intoxicate. Now they're about to go head to head to see who has the best Grey Goose dessert. Alright, contestant number 1, you can present your dessert.
Inspired by the cocktail, the Cosmo. So I actually use Grey Goose the orange for the orange part of the Cosmo, and of course the vodka for the vodka. Also the cranberry. So traditionally a cocktail is made with cranberry juice, but we have actual cranberry.
Thank you, contestant number 1. Contestant number 2, you may now present your dessert.
A strawberry lemonade cake infused with the lemon, the Centra vodka, the Centron vodka. It's very moist in the inside. The strawberries are fresh strawberries along with the preserve. It marinated overnight. On the outside, the harder part is fondant, and it's just used to customize and put the mirror into the Christmas for the decor.
I'm here with the judges, and now it's time to deliberate. Each contestant will be based off of 3 factors: innovation, presentation, and taste. So judges, what do you think about contestant number 1?
So I actually really loved her cupcakes. When she came in here, I looked at her cupcakes and I was like, and then I looked at the other contestant number 2 and I was like, oh, okay. They're a little different, but she really packed a bang in those cupcakes. So I'm a fan of the whole buttercream. So she really did her thing with that, and I like her cupcakes. Oh, and the cranberry too. Cranberry was an added bonus, for sure.
I would agree with that. I mean, the cupcake presentation, I was a little bit, compared to the second contestant when it comes down to the presentation piece, but I would say a lot of her work and passion was in that top, that frosting, that buttermilk.
Amazing.
Especially with the cranberry mixed with the sugar. I never seen it before, I never even tasted it before, so when she was able to walk me through that, I thought that was really enriching when I could actually taste all those flavors. A very, very small hint of Grey Goose, which is also good, but maybe I want to see her commit a little bit more into the actual presentation.
A little bit, it was a little strong, when you that initial bite. I'm not a cranberry person. I don't want no cranberry juice. I don't want cranberry nothing. But as far as the quality of that frosting,
yeah, that frosting was great.
And that combo with the cake,
amazing.
A1 for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I think we can all agree contestant number 2 came prepared for the presentation piece. I mean, it was a beautiful piece. I like how she incorporated, the whole branding, Grey Goose, and her passion behind it. I can actually see her passion with actually using Grey Goose. The moisture of the cake, everything I could tell was very, very well done. However, I wasn't really surprised by the taste of the cake, the lemon cake. It kind of seemed like the type of cake I can get almost anywhere if it's a moist cake. But the Grey Goose flavor was a little bit stronger. It brought it out a little bit better. She could have done it a little bit different when it came down to the outer frosting.
I definitely agree with you. I think that the cake was super, super moist inside. I didn't really quite like the outer part of it. It was a little rough. But I definitely, the presentation was amazing. She definitely incorporated the whole Grey Goose brand, which I think is amazing. But kind of like what you said, it wasn't nothing really different than the usual cake vibe. But yeah, that little outer was a little rough.
Yeah.
A little rough, a little steaky. A little steaky.
Strawberry lemonade. You come to Flames, I'm drinking me a strawberry lemonade. So to put it in a cake, solid. I would say that I think contestant number 2 was a little bit more of a drinking than contestant number 1, because the Grey Goose was there. But flavor-wise, I mean, it got it. But you know, the outside of the cake, I understand it being hard. I've had that type of cake before. I'm not a fan of it, but presentation-wise, I understand why the bakers choose to go that route for the frosting to make it, you know, presentable. And like y'all said, that presentation was A1, and part of it was because of the outside.
Have just finished deliberating. Our final 2 contestants are standing before us. How do you all feel in this moment?
Nervous. Nervous and excited.
Excited, that's a good feeling. Do want you all to know that you both did a wonderful job. Okay?
Thank you.
Contestants, y'all did amazing. Cakes were both good. Contestant number 1, I could tell that you were very passionate about that cake and that frosting. It was A1. The combination put together with that cranberry was A1. I'm not gonna lie about that one. Contestant number 2, presentation, you knocked it out the park. Just coming in, looking at it, it's like, whoa, I need a piece of that. You know what I mean? I don't care what it tastes like, I need a piece of that. Strawberry lemonade, not gonna lie, my favorite. You put those 2 together, it's a no-brainer, you know what I'm saying? It's like Jordan and Pippen, like strawberry lemonade. So with that being said, I do got to roll with contestant number 2 on the strawberry lemonade, Grey Goose joint. That's that's me.
Okay, so that's 1 vote for contestant number 2. Jaja, what do you think?
So again, both of you guys did an amazing job. Both of your cakes were super delicious. For me, contestant number 1, I really loved your cake. I loved how you did the cranberries with the sugar, and you know, just tasting those 2 together, it was different for me. I've had strawberry lemonade cake before, and you know, it's delicious, but something about that cranberry with that sugar just kind of, I can only imagine it like on a cake. So I'm gonna roll with contestant number 1. Contestant number 2, you did great. The little outer layer kind of threw me off a little bit, but again, your cake was super moist, but I'm rolling contestant number 1.
Man, that makes it a tough decision. I kind of feel like they always stage us, you know, when it's got 1 for one contestant, 1 for the other. So I appreciate y'all both, of course, by taking this opportunity to be able to show y'all creativity, partner with Grey Goose, and showing y'all passion of not only the Grey Goose spirit, but also your craft as well. And I have to agree with a lot of the comments that was made. It's hard to argue with Phil, him being the chef and the mastermind behind everything, but I'll start with contestant number 1. I mean, when you first look at it, I'm a simple person. Like, I prefer simplicity and beauty, you know, everything like that. And I thought it was simple, but the cupcake itself was almost an easy route. However, the icing, the buttermilk, everything that you used, and the fact that you made that creativity with the cranberries was amazing. And I thought you got a lot of bonus points for that piece. Contestant number 2, your presentation, of course, knocked it out of the park. Of course, you're doing a cake and everything, so it makes it a little bit easier. But I mean, with the antlers and everything, being the holidays, it's hard to pass that up. On top of the actual cake itself. When I got to the strawberry filling, it was like amazing. To me, I kind of feel like that was your saving. You know, when I taste the cake, the cake, and it was moist and everything, I didn't kind of feel a difference in that flavor. It was kind of like, okay, I've had this type of cake before. But once I was able to taste that strawberry filling, and it wasn't too strong, but it was just the right amount of the Grey Goose that I was tasting. Call me biased if you want, because if I taste the Goose, of course, you know I'm gonna be happy. So I do like that you actually really took that into heart and actually made sure that it was a good hint of that. So with that being said, it's tough, you know, it's tough. But I'm gonna go with contestant number 2 for the pure fact that she was able to utilize that Grey Goose, and I was able to get that flavoring taste. Contestant number 1, once again, you killed that. I mean, I'm big on simple. And if I tasted a little bit more of that Grey Goose, I think we would have been good. You know, not everybody's trying to get buzzed. So I want to say congratulations, contestant number 2, contestant number 1. And I appreciate everybody for joining in, being able to watch and actually see. And we actually have a presentation, a nice little gifting for you, as well as you for being able to participate in this as well. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all definitely deserve it. All right.
There you have it. Contestant number 2 is our official winner of a Merry Boozy Bakeoff. Congratulations. This is all brought to you by Grey Goose. My name is Bree Specific, your official host. And until next time, live victoriously.
All right, keep holding it.
Salud.
Go crazy.